Question 17. The hundredth model is shaded to represent a division problem. Here's your model here. Which equation is represented by the model? And so the first thing we can see is we can underline the word hundredths. And so hundredths means that each block here, each one of these small blocks shown here represents 1 out of 100, since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 horizontally versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going up and down. So 10 times 10, it's obviously 100. So meaning each one of these small blocks is 1 out of 100, or 1 out of the one whole. And so in this square we have here, out of the box out of 100, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 9 by 8, and that's a way that you can calculate. How many boxes are in a certain rectangle, which is known as an array. So I have to count how many run up and down this way and how many run left and right, and I multiply them. So 9 times 8, you get 72. And so we see the 72. We have that 72 as an entire block, right? And then it's divided with these bolded lines here into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different parts. So if we were to calculate how many are in each row, how many blocks are in each row, we'd have to do 72 divided by 9. Alright, let me do that over here. 72 divided by 9. And so we already know that it would be 8. 72 divided by 9 would be 8, meaning that in each row there are 8 blocks. So you would think that the equation could be represented by 72 divided by 9 equals 8, but you have to remember, each block is not a whole in itself. It is one part out of 100. And so if I were to represent one part out of 100 in decimal form, it's not 1 but 0.01. And so since we have 72 of these 1 parts out of 100, it would make 0.72. As for the 9 in this equation, this makes 0.72. As for the 9 in this equation, we would not have to make this a decimal, as there are 9 full parts to this 72. It's not 9 parts out of 100. The 72 is divided into 9 full parts, so the 9 can stay the way it is. And so finally, so we can already eliminate these two answers because they don't have 8 as the quotient, the answer to the division problem. But that leaves us with C and D. So 0.72 divided by 9 equals 8, or 0.72 divided by 9 equals 0.08. Now it would not be this one. It cannot be 0.72 divided by 9 equals 8 as a whole number, because as we see here, we divided the 0.72 into 9 parts, which gives us 8 of these small blocks in each part. But as I said before, each one of these small blocks is not worth one whole, but rather one part out of 100, 0.01. And so 8 points, 8 of those smaller blocks out of 100, is 0.08. Meaning we can eliminate this one, and our answer would be D, 0.72, these 72 small blocks, divided into 9 equal rows, is equal to 0.8 of these smaller blocks per row.